Hi everyone and welcome back to another episode of the Pub Quiz. Today's quiz is the February Mega Mix and it is a general knowledge and trivia quiz. We're looking back at a selection of January's questions that have been reformatted, re-edited, remixed and now we're re-asking them. There's no multiple choice options this time, 100 questions worth 1 point each. So let's see what you've learned and how much you remember, and if you stick around to the end, you can see what I would have scored on this quiz. Round 1 is your first 25 questions. Good luck, let's crack on with the quiz. Question 1. Jordan Romero was the youngest person to ever do what at just age 13 years old? He was the youngest person to climb Everest. Question 2. Who composed the theme tune to the film Chariots of Fire? That was Vangelis. Question 3. What unit of mass is equal to 1/100th of a gram? That is a centigram. Question 4. The ruins of Pergamon are located in which country? They are located in Turkey. Question 5. The Chinese game of Mahjong traditionally uses how many tiles? It uses 144 tiles. Question 6. In what year did Google launch its image search engine? It was launched in 2001. Question 7. What is a baby hedgehog called? It is called a hoglet. Question 8. What is the name of the parent company that owns TikTok? And the correct answer is ByteDance. Question 9. Idlewild Airport is now more commonly known by what name? That would be John F. Kennedy Airport. Question 10. Who won the Best Director Oscar consecutively in 2015 and 16 for the films Birdman and The Revenant? That was Alejandro González Iñárritu. Question 11. How many dwarf planets are there that we know of in our solar system? There are 5 dwarf planets. Question 12. Ole Kirk Christensen invented what famous toy? He invented Lego. Question 13. What would you call a French baked stew that contains sausages and beans? That would be a cassoulet. Question 14. The Chinese port of Macau was administered by what European country until 1999? It was administered by Portugal. Question 16. How did Mark Twain refer to the Canadian city of Montreal in 1881? He called it the City of 100 Steeples. Question 15. The hottest temperature ever recorded on Earth was 56.7 degrees Celsius in 1913. Where was it? That was at Furnace Creek Ranch in Death Valley, California. Question 17. who starred as the record-breaking golfer in the 1996 film Tin Cup? That was Kevin Costner. Question 18. What French name is given to the technique of cutting vegetables into long thin strips? That is called julienne. Question 19. James Michael Tyler played which recurring role in the TV sitcom Friends? He played the role of Gunter. Question 20. The playwright Henrik Ibsen is from which European country? He is from Norway. Question 21. Can you name the actor who physically played the role of Darth Vader in Star Wars? That was David Prowse. Question 22. Ochlophobia is a fear of what? It is a fear of crowds. Question 23. Who is the lead singer of the band Pearl Jam? That would be Eddie Vedder. Question 24. How many black keys are there on a grand piano? There are 36 keys. Question 25. Which Grecian scholar was the teacher and mentor of Plato? That was Socrates. Moving on to round 2, it is questions 26 to 50. Question 26. The Musée d'Orsay is a museum in which European capital city? It is in Paris. Question 27. Which actor from Game of Thrones is credited with appearing in the most episodes? That would be Peter Dinklage. Question 28. What type of meat is traditionally used in the Italian dish osso buco? You would traditionally use veal. Question 29. Edwin Moses was undefeated for over 9 years in which athletics event? That was in the 400 metre hurdles. Question 30. David Livingstone was the first explorer to see and name which series of waterfalls? And that would be the Victoria Falls. Question 31. Colombia is the world's largest source of what precious gemstone? And the correct answer is emeralds. Question 32. What ingredient gives borscht soup its bright red colour? That ingredient would be beetroot. Question 33. Blue Castello cheese is made in which European country? It is a cheese from Denmark. Question 34. Who is the arch enemy of the cartoon character Batfink? It was the villain Hugo Agogo. Question 35. In what decade did Albert Einstein die? He passed in the 1950s. Question 36. Legato is an instruction to play or sing music in what manner? It would be to play music smoothly. Question 37. In total, how many people have walked on the moon? There have been a total of 12 people on the moon. Question 38. If you swam 4 lengths of an Olympic swimming pool, how far would you have swam? You would have swum 200 metres. Question 39. Which river runs through the Australian city of Perth? That would be the Swan River. Question 40. What is the name of the ceremonial knife a Scotsman would wear in his sock whilst wearing a kilt? That is called a skean-dhu. Question 41. Which man won a record 8 Tony Awards for choreography as well as a Best Director award? That was Bob Fosse. Question 42. Who wrote the book Gulliver's Travels? The author was Jonathan Swift. Question 43. The Golden Pavilion is located in which Japanese city? It is located in Kyoto. Question 44. How many letters are there in the Hawaiian alphabet? There are just 13 letters. Question 45. The blue poison dart frog is native to which continent? It is native to South America. Question 46. If it was still standing, the mausoleum of Halicarnassus would be in which modern day country? It would be in Turkey. Question 47. To the nearest kilometre, how deep is the Mariana Trench? It is approximately 11 kilometres. Question 48. Who wrote the dystopian novel Fahrenheit 451? The author was Ray Bradbury. Question 49. The alcoholic drink mead is made by fermenting what natural ingredient? You would ferment honey. And question 50. In Greek mythology, the Sphinx guarded the entrance to which ancient city? He guarded the city of Thebes. Moving on to round 3, it is your next block of 25 questions. Question 51. What type of buildings are the Painted Ladies in San Francisco? They are houses. Question 52. Nicola Benedetti is most associated with playing what musical instrument? That would be the violin. Question 53. What bone is the tibia more commonly known as? That would be your shin bone. Question 54. In physics, which fundamental particle is often dubbed the God particle? That is the Higgs boson. Question 55. What is the chemical name for the oil of vitriol? That is sulfuric acid. Question 56. Which singer broke the record for the most Grammy Awards in 2023? It was Beyoncé. Question 57. Manny Pacquiao won 8 world titles in which sport? He won his world titles in boxing. Question 58. Which Portuguese explorer was the first to reach India by sea? That was Vasco da Gama. Question 59. Which famous photographer's work include Le Violon de Hongrie? And that photographer would be Man Ray. Question 60. In which industry would you associate the term haute couture with? That would be the fashion industry. Question 61. What is the traditional name for a pleated chef's hat? It is called a toque. Question 62. In SpongeBob SquarePants, what is the Krabby Patty? That would be a burger. Question 63. Jerome Flynn played the role of which character in the TV show Game of Thrones? He played the role of Bronn. Question 64. Who directed the Star Wars parody Spaceballs? That was directed by Mel Brooks. Question 65. Which car manufacturer won the Le Mans race 7 consecutive times between the years 2000 and 2007? That was Audi. Question 66. In Australia, the longest day of the year occurs in what month? It occurs in December. Question 67. In the Twilight novels, what is the occupation of Bella Swan's father? He was a police chief. Question 68. Which Swedish actress won Academy Awards in 1945, 56 and 75? That was Ingrid Bergman. Question 69. In which US state is Fort Knox? It is located in Kentucky. Question 70. Which Mediterranean island nation gained independence from Great Britain in 1964? That was the island of Malta. Question 71. The spacecraft Voyager 1 has now entered interstellar space. In what year was it launched from Earth? It was launched in 1977. Question 72. Which Renaissance artist painted the fresco The School of Athens? It was painted by Raphael. Question 73. which artist released the studio album Are You Experienced? That was Jimi Hendrix. Question 74. Driver's License was the debut single in 2021 for which singer? And that was Olivia Rodrigo. Question 75. The name of what Italian sausage is derived from the Italian word for salt? And that is salami. Before we move on, if you've made it this far in the quiz and you're enjoying the quiz, please help support the channel. Hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for notifications. Moving on to round 4, it is your last block of 25 questions. Question 76. In what organ of the human body is the iron-absorbing protein transferrin produced? It is produced in your liver. Question 77. What is the name of Marie Curie's husband? He was Pierre Curie. Question 78. Toronto is the provincial capital of which Canadian province? It is the capital of Ontario. Question 79. Which animal has the most bones? That would be a snake. Question 80. In which stage musical and film would you find the character Elphaba? She is from the musical Wicked. Question 81. In what year did Cate Blanchett win her first Academy Award? She won it in 2005. Question 82. From what European language does the word camouflage originate? It originates from French. Question 83. In which country would you find the Lærdal Tunnel? It is in Norway. Question 84. In what century did Leonardo da Vinci paint the Benoit Madonna? He painted it in the 15th century. Question 85. True or false? 2 of the Titanic's funnels were purely for decoration. That is false. Only 1 was decorative. Question 86. What is the name of the upcoming NASA mission which aims to land man back on the moon? That would be Artemis 3. Question 87. Which actor played the role of William Bill the Butcher Cuttin in the film Gangs of New York? He was played by Daniel Day-Lewis. Question 88. In which US state is the area known as Silicon Valley located? And that would be in California. Question 89. In what year did the Folies Bergère open in Paris? It opened in 1869. Question 90. Who is currently the #1 ranked ladies tennis player in the world? That would be Aryna Sabalenka. Question 91. Who won a Best Director Oscar for the film Forrest Gump? That was Robert Zemeckis. Question 92. What do you call someone who creates sound effects in film and television? They are called a Foley artist. Question 93. In what century was the Taj Mahal built? It was built in the 17th century. Question 94. Sangiovese are a variety of what type of fruit? They are grapes. Question 95. What was the first ever video uploaded to YouTube called? It was called Me at the Zoo. Question 96. Which duo wrote and composed the operetta The Mikado? That was Gilbert and Sullivan. Question 97. Which Italian city-state was the birthplace of the Renaissance in the 14th century? That was Florence. Question 98. The Maastricht Treaty established the formation of the European Union in what year? It was in 1993. Question 99. Ferroequinologists are interested in and study what? That would be trains and rail transport. And lastly, question 100. The 13th Amendment to the US Constitution abolished what? It abolished slavery. Thank you for joining us. I would have honestly scored 68 on that quiz. Remember to let me know your score in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this quiz, give it a thumbs up, and why not try out these other quizzes. Bye for now.